Hello lovely people. I'm relatively new to Copic markers. I discovered them about a year ago. I knew I wanted to buy some, but I had no idea what colours to buy, and it's a lot cheaper to buy them online. So I thought I would try and do some research. How can you pick? There's thousands of them. Well, not thousands, it's like 300. So I went online and I got some advice from people who had seen my art style, and they told me to have a look at other YouTubers and doodlers. And they sent me to Kure Doodles and Fran Nerd. Both of them referenced and showed you what colours they were using, which was hugely helpful. So I thought I would show you which ones that I use the most, and it might help you the way these helped me. Because let's face it guys, Copic markers are expensive and you only want to buy the colours you're going to use. So I tried to keep this to 10, but it proved very difficult. So there are a few bonus ones and a few extra ones. I have changed over the year using them, especially with pinks and skin tones. But when I do my skin tone, I use YR000 Silk. I find this dries to be quite a nice, light enough colour that it doesn't distract from anything else. For my hair, at the moment, I'm using RV52. I've gone through so many different pinks, but this is my newest one, and I like the name, so it's been a keeper for a while. This purple is the perfect shade because it's not too bright, it doesn't distract from anything else, and I sometimes use it for shadows as well. But this is BV00 Mauve Shadow, and I love it. It's one of my favourite. And because I was doing a little doodle of me, I felt that I had to put in these two little extra ones. So these are some bonus colours. R20 in Blush. Oh, I've written Blust, but it's Blush. And I use that for cheeks and elbows. Anywhere that on the body that the blood would be most prominent, like your joints and things, and I find that it helps to add a little bit of life and 3D elements to my drawing. The other one I use is B20 Pale Light. This one again is quite a new one. I bought it recently on my birthday with the cotton candy, and I love it for the highlights of the hair. I also use it on its own for t-shirts or flowers, and I'm enjoying it for just little clothing features on socks and things. The next two colours aren't colours I use too much of, but it took me a long time to hunt down a green and a red I really liked. So the green I'm using here is a YG11. So the Y stands for yellow and the G stands for green. That's the way that Copic markers work. And the number just signifies the kind of area of it. I don't know what it signifies, I'm going to be honest. There's a number and it kind of shows you what they mean. Okay, this green is Mignonette. Oh my goodness, I should have researched this before I said this out loud. Mignonette. Let's say that. Oh, English. And then R14 is light rouge. It took me ages to find a red that didn't feel too overpowering, and as you can see, I like the real subtle colours because I can build them up, and then I buy a darker complementing one to do the shadows. So that's my red and yellow, my little apple colours. I could easily do a video on my 10 favourite purple and blues and pinks, but I try to limit it down. So this yellow is YR31 Light reddish yellow, and this blue is BV17 Deep reddish blue. I didn't plan it that way, but obviously that's why they complement each other, because they both got a little touch of red inside them. But this blue is fantastic as a deep contrast when you're using pastel colours. I love using it for t-shirts or trousers, or like a pillow or something if the character's laying on it with light hair. And this yellow is just a nice, almost like a mustardy, kind of not too invasive, not too bright and in your face. And I really like it, especially in awesome drawings. Oh, the next one, more blues. Could you have guessed how many blues I was going to use in this? So this next one, I wanted to use 2 blues and a brown, so I thought I'll draw a hedgehog. And I thought, no, I'll reverse it. So this is a little alien hedgehog, and I am using one of my favourite colours for the darker blue here, BG17 Jasper. I say blue, but it could be a green. It's one of those magical colours that's kind of in between the two. I love this Jasper colour. It's just perfect for trousers and t-shirts and jumpers. Oh, and the brown is E71 Champagne. Now browns again, I still feel like I haven't quite found the perfect brown. I do like this one a lot because it's not too overpowering and I can still draw black lines over the top. So this is the one I'm using right now, but I also use hazelnut, which is quite nice as well. And the other one is a bit of a cheat because this isn't a Copic marker. This is 340 Haze Blue. I've written Blue Haze, but just flip them around. And it is a Kure colour pen. I only bought 2 of these to test when I was back in the UK at Christmas, and I love them. I love them so much that when I go back, I'm going to buy a lot more colours. They have a really nice consistency, and they come out really solid with these lovely shades. That officially already is over 10. I think that's 12. Well, 11 and 1 extra non-Copic. You know what? This page looked lonely because there's no orange on it. So my favourite orange that took me ages to find is the YR65 Atoll. Like I think from research I think Atoll is something to do with coral. And it's just as I've said for all the other ones, it's just not too overpowering. It adds a really nice pop of colour, but I can still put outlines on it. You can see them really clearly. And it doesn't drag your eye too much away from the main things that are happening on the page. So I'd recommend that one. And I couldn't leave this page without showing you probably 2 of the markers I use the most, apart from my pinks. And that is this little guy here, B60 Pale Blue Grey, which is the perfect shadow, light, just lovely colour for making things pop off the page. I've used it here as a shadow around things, but I use it for blankets, for wrinkles in clothes, I use it on faces, electrical items, anything really. To be honest, this does everything. You could do whatever you want. I even use it for hair colours. And also dull lavender, BV, which is blue violet, BV20. And I, again, use this for pretty much everything. And I love them, so they get little crowns because they're extra special. So yeah, that is my top 14. Is it 14? That is my top 14 colours. I have a ton more that I love using, but these are the top ones. And if you're thinking of purchasing one, I would definitely start with the lighter shades. Maybe just buy one. Maybe just buy the pale blue grey and use it to just highlight some of your drawings and add some shadows and see how you go with it. Or just pick your favourite colour and buy it, because that's what I did. I bought the most basic pastel colours and worked my way up. And I love it. These are all refillable, and I've already gone through about 4 or 5 refills on a few of them. No, not gone through the refills. I still have a lot of the refills left, but I've needed it to buy a refill. So I feel like they've definitely been worth the money. So please let me know if you want any more advice or if there's a certain colour you're looking for, and vice versa. If you have a colour that you love, tell me, because there's so many colours in the world that I don't want to mess with. That sounds weird. I don't want to like fight them. Just, you get it. Okay, oh, and also to outline with these, to draw these I use my Color Erase Prismacolor blue pencil, and to outline these I used my Tombow pen and my Micron pen, which I will list the details down below. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm hoping to make a few more videos like this. I work really long hours in the week and the light is always gone when I come home. So this is a really quick and easy way for me to talk to you guys and catch up. Have a lovely week and thank you for watching. Bye!